Uh, Fatal four way. Fatal four way. I believe in fatal four. Yes. Oh yeah. No, not yet. Oh no, you are. Yeah. You're able to hit start match if you want to. From where I am. Yes. Okay, now you can hear me talking in the background. I know. I find it funny. I mean, I'm not around to figuring out what Jesus was all about yet. I did. I said hi a couple times. You just didn't hear me. Yay! Crafting the intro. Yeah, he's walking up the stairs. He's kind of hot. I don't know. Why does he need security guards? Ah, she. Yay! He is ripped. Horny and ripped. Duh. No, I believe in my sexy man. That or Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, you mean my commentary?
No, I muted myself during the stream, so they could only hear you. Yeah, because the stream wasn't able to pick me up talking to you, so. God, look at that man.
He's a little sexy.
A little bit. Bit veiny though. Kind of looks like vacuum form. Little too vascular for me.
Yeah, I want less vein, more pain.
I mean, he's got plenty of both, but. I forgot I gave Jackson Jorge, I think, Lucha Dragon's theme. Killer Plaid is his name. It's his wrestler name. Wow, you can really tell I was bored when I made this one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He's just Jason Voorhees, but vaguely, like, Spanish in nature. That's about it.
The term is Hispanic.
I don't know. Hispanic. Well, I didn't even change his skin tone, so not really. He's just... Is Jackson Jorge just appropriating culture? Is this what... Is Jackson Jorge canonically a racist? Is that what we're going with? Is Jackson Jorge just racist, Jason?
Yeah. Oh god,
yeah,
the way they call
he's alternate universe Jason, but just if he was more racist, that's it. Okay, now for our last competitor. By the way, there's been 3 different versions of Killer Plaid. There was Killer Tabby, who was a furry, and Killer Deals, who was a Best Buy employee.
What are you and furries?
I don't know. Just Jesus, but he's buff is his wrestler name.
Jesus!
I love how long it lets you make wrestler names. Like, I can put a full sentence as his wrestler name. Why is his hair clipping through his robes? So do you think is that a good recreation of Jesus' sort of face?
Yeah, it's a good recreation of Jesus. Although Jesus would not be white.
Yeah, good point. I just sort of went for the very biblical whitewashed Jesus. So we've got 2 racists versus 2 fan fiction characters, sort of like Mr. Manhattan and this sort of buff doctor man. Yeah, he also can't wear those robes during combat, so he's got like a weird toga he wears when he's actually fighting. Because there's certain clothes you can only put in intros, which sadly means that I can't have some of my characters wear cowboy hats when they fight, only when they're entering the arena.
They can't wear. You mean to tell me that you can't have them basically naked with cowboy hats? That's a tragedy.
Yeah, I have the Amish character who's Ezekiel Brumley, the Prophet of Pain, but he can only wear his hat when he's entering the arena. Look how many big dudes we have in this arena. Oh my god, immediately. Jackson Jorge, the racist maniac, is being destroyed by Frank Tyson.
Why is this slightly homoerotic?
Because they're all dudes, and multiple of them are notably buff.
Yeah! Got it, Jesus! Yeah!
No, you said that on the stream, they're gonna hear you say that as Jesus gets suplexed. Oh, well, now he's suplexing Mr. Manhattan. So, who do you think has... who has good prospects of winning here?
Oh, why is...
Try to avoid referring to, like, certain events on your end, because it's always gonna be lag behind. So,
but doesn't that make it funnier?
What?
Me referring to stuff, but it's just a little bit behind?
No, it's not really funny, it's just sort of confusing for the viewer.
What viewer?
I don't know if there ever is a viewer of this sort of archaic found footage that is this stream.
I'm the only one here!
Yeah, I know, I mean, like, if anyone watches the VOD.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Manhattan went off the rope just to do like a tiny little step.
Oh my god! Ah!
So, who do you think has sort of the best prospects of winning this overall?
I don't know.
I believe whoever wins is just whoever gets a pin first. A successful pin first. So it means that it's not like it's going to be one of these 2 wins each battle and then they fight each other. It's going to be whichever one wins their respective battle first wins, you know?
Wait, this is a video? This is gonna be a video?
Yeah, it's gonna be a VOD, because YouTube, like, it'll be saved as a VOD, even though I streamed it. Are you concerned about that?
No. Just, now whoever watches it is gonna see me referring to wrestling as homoerotic.
You're not wrong, though. What are you doing?
Other girls got what?
What are you doing?
I was cleaning out my sink drain.
Okay.
Yeah!
It appears that Jesus had Mr. Manhattan in a hold.
Jesus!
I do find it, I'm pretty sure it's actually historically accurate that Jesus is the shortest person here, considering, you know, how long ago he was around.
Malnourishment?
No, not malnourishment, like just the fact that people are getting taller. Like, generationally. So if he was around as long ago as he was, then you would expect that he would be pretty low height.
Because think about it, that people a lot of times were starving. So, if everybody's malnourished...
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't change your height. Being malnourished isn't going to change your height unless it was, like, for, like, your entire life. And that's not the main point I was making. And the main point I was making would be more uniformly true instead of being circumstantial.
Well, if you can't grow...
Okay, yeah, but there's a point that is much easier to make and much easier to back up that I already mentioned. Other than that. What? Okay, I just realized how, like, weirdly warped some of their shirts are just because of their body shape.
Yeah.
like, you know, Doc Tyson's sort of wife beater get-up is very, like, weirdly warpy because of how it has to fit around his body. It looks like it was glued on there, you know? Looks like it's part of his skin. So, oh my god! What even was that maneuver? Oh, Jesus! Literally Jesus. Oh, Jackson, Jorge, and Jesus did a combo, but then Jesus suplexes Jackson. Look at this arena right now. You're gonna see in a few seconds just Jesus being the only one standing. He did a sneaky on all of them. Oh, he's got him in a submission hold, which he immediately let go of for some reason. He's now kicking him. Mr. Manhattan appears to not be able to land a single punch because this game does a bad time handling 1v1v1 action, because if two characters are doing a thing, a third character can't, like, interact with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they just sit there punching nothing. So, who do you think is winning right now, just overall?
Jesus.
Let me actually look at the health bars. No, actually, Jesus has the lowest health of any individual in this fight.
I can't see health bars.
Yeah, I know, I just pulled up the pause menu, which you'll see in a second, which shows the health bars. It's actually stamina bars, like, it's not traditionally health, so it just means that they, like, get more exhausted, and that's their exhaustion bar.
So, Tyson looks like he's kind of...
Yeah, he's a very durable fellow, I think is a big part of it. He can certainly take a beating, and he was fighting Jackson Jorge, who hasn't really been given much of a fight. So it means that he's had a much easier time. Oh, Manhattan's on the ropes, literally. He's been put up on the ropes. Jeezy with the fireman carry there. Jeezy boy. You got Tyson, he's picking up Mr. Manhattan, suplexing him all the way from the top of the rope, but hurt his own back in the process. Jesus tries to go for a back punch, but gets reversaled on. Gets put in a fireman carry. Actually, not really a fireman carry, but close. And slammed. Gets picked up by Tyson. Irish whipped into the corner. Gets grabbed and put into another fireman carry. Thrown into the turnbuckle. Picked up by Tyson again. He's just getting comboed. Thrown onto the floor. Tyson is just comboing him. He's now grabbing Jackson. Irish whipping him into the corner. And gets reversaled on. Now Jackson is getting the upper hand while Jesus is face down on the floor. Mr. Manhattan is thrown over the ropes immediately. Jackson picks up Tyson somehow. How did that work? Does some weird acrobatics. Picks him up again. Throws him down. Grabs Jesus after Jesus Irish whips Mr. Manhattan. Throws him to the floor. Jackson's going ham now. Oh, but he's kind of weakened. Jesus is on the floor again. Are you sure Jesus is winning anymore? Did you see that weird combo Jackson did on Tyson where he he suplexed him once and then climbed over him and did it again?
I think so.
Jackson's going ham now. All that pent-up rage. Destroying Mr. Manhattan's large, soft Megamind cranium. He's going for the first pin of the game somehow. Don't know how this is the first time this has happened. It gets interrupted by Jesus. And the brawl is back on. Jackson is looking pretty weak, but so is Jesus. They're both just exhausted right now. Oh, Jesus going for slamming him against the rope. I don't know a lot of the technical terms, so I'm just going to describe the way it looks, basically. Jesus with flip. Tyson just smacks Manhattan on his weak spot, that big old bulbous head. So do you know who Mr. Manhattan's referencing, actually?
I don't think so.
The character Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen?
No.
Big buff blue man? No? Okay. They're currently outside the ring, which I imagine hurts a lot because it's like a metal floor. Need a second here. Yes? Yep, I will! Ah. And how long has this victory screen been here?
I don't know.
So a while?
I'm going to assume so.
I was gone for like a few minutes, so...
Oh, Jesus did win. Slay Jesus.
Yeah. Don't slay Jesus, that's a bad thing.
Already happened.
Yeah, like the guy's already been through enough. Okay, so... I want to see if we can do a Royal Rumble. You want 10-man, 20-man, or 30-man?
30 man.
30 oily men. So there's, I cannot determine that there's definitely gonna be one of my custom characters, but statistically it's likely that there's going to be at least a few of my custom characters in here. There are gonna be some real wrestlers that they're gonna be fighting, though. Skipping the intro. Okay, regular dude to start off with. Now, one of my customs, please. Not one of my customs. It's a Lucha Dragon. So, we're just gonna watch him fight, and we're gonna see what happens. And hopefully one of my custom characters will just show up out of nowhere. Actually, let me restart this both so that we can try again and see if actually like a custom character shows up. And also so I can make it so that like the audio is on, but not so loud that it drowns you out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I used to do these with Vegas, so if you look farther back on my YouTube channel, you can see some of the ones I used to do with him. Of course, I guess those aren't happening now. So, here we go. Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
So because it's random, it means that I'm not just going to be determining who used D, so it means you have a chance of seeing some, like, pretty rare custom characters here, potentially. And it's 30 man, so I have around 30 custom characters. So statistically, even though it's not likely, we could entirely see just a full Royal Rumble of just my custom characters. Like, that is a statistical possibility.
Nice.
Because it randomly selects them, so if there's at least 30, it means it's pretty improbable, but it is possible, you know?
Yeah.
We're in Philadelphia. Oh, is this actually Goldberg, or is this Tyson? Because this is Goldberg's intro. So... No, it's Tyson, it's not actually Goldberg. So the only people who get actual intros are the first two people. Do you know how Royal Rumbles work, Jasper?
No.
Basically, you start with two guys. Every few minutes, another guy comes in until you reach 6 people. That means once somebody else is out, that leaves a slot open for a new person to show up. Basically, you keep going until you get to the last, like, 2 of the 30 people, because they come in a certain order based on what number they drew. So the closer to the end you are, the higher likelihood of winning, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just whoever's the final man standing wins. And is considered out if you get thrown out of the ring, so you can't exit the ring. You have to stay in. So Tyson seems ready. I'm going to skip most of his intro because it's weirdly long and not even that cool. I know for a fact I've never used this theme. Oh, it's Murphy. Wait, he was one of the starting guys last time, I think. And also, actually, it's not Murphy, it's Blake. Okay, so he's one of the two. if they're part of the same team. Yeah. Okay. Oh, immediately Blake got bitch slapped. But he is sort of going ham on Tyson here. Now, usually a lot of the actual wrestlers are a good bit stronger than my custom characters are, so hopefully my custom characters won't just get chokeslammed the entire time, you know? So, who do you think wins this right now, Tyson or Blake?
It looks like Blake is wrecking him right now.
Yeah, but also... I think you may reconsider when you see what Frank's about to do to him in a few seconds. New guy's coming in. I don't think I've ever used that theme for a custom character, so yep, not one of mine. I think it's one of the... Is it one of the Wyatt family? It's Luke Harper, who sort of looks like an old-timey prospector wearing a wife beater. Tyson and him are both sort of did a nice combo there on Blake. They keep interrupting each other's things because you can't have the three characters interacting, although there are some three-character interactions in the Royal Rumble, like pushing people out, you can have another character assist, you know?
Yeah.
Look at this Radiant AI pathfinding. Oh, Blake got out so quickly. Usually you don't get anybody out until you've already got like 4 or 5 people in. Literally the second a third person joined, Blake got out. I think this is Samuel. Yep, it is Samuel. The first ever character I made is the one you're about to see. He was first a Fanta mascot from space, and after realizing he was the weakest character in all of the league, despite being, you know, the classic, he went up to sort of like to the east, like meditated in some mountains for a while, and now he's come back as sort of the semi, sort of shinobi-themed guy, you know?
Awesome.
So he's sort of rebooted, just like Mr. Manhattan was before, you know? So all 4 of the originals, Mr. Manhattan, Fanta Sam, now known as simply Samuel, Chin, and He-Man all got rebooted. I know I haven't used this theme, so who is it? Oh, is it another? I'm pretty sure Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, they at least look like Wyatt family members, because they all have giant ears for some reason. This game has taught me more about WWE than, like, any YouTube video I've watched on it, honestly. I am only familiar with the wrestlers in WWE that are in this game. That's it. I really wish I had Shinsuke Nakamura, because I think he's a DLC, and Shinsuke Nakamura's intro is actually, like, the best intro in all of WWE, like, unironically. Like, his intro song is legitimately a great song. This could be Emblem, or it could be the actual guy who this theme belongs to. Nope, it's Emblem. He's one of the meta-humors, I believe was the name I gave them. They're all just parody superheroes. So, do you see Emblem yet or no?
Yes I do.
Guy with the metal helmet?
Yep.
Kinda looks like knockoff Magneto, yeah. But, by the way, what do you think of Samuel there?
Which one's Samuel again?
The orange one. He was the first guy I ever made in this game.
I like him. I like Samuel.
Yeah. Originally when I made him, he sort of got dressed like a Jamba Juice employee. So I decided to give him a different theme, because he didn't really have one of his own. When you look at his face, it's kind of like if you mixed the annoying orange with Nigel Thornberry from the Rugrats.
Oh my god.
Was that a reaction to me saying that, or something else?
Just, I forget that Nigel Thornberry exists, and then I remember.
Have you seen that one picture of, like, an Sailor Moon with Nigel Thornberry's face?
Yep.
We've got a 6th person in here, so it means that we aren't going to get another person until one of these guys gets thrown out. So... interesting fight we've got going here. We're about 7 people in now since Blake got out. So, We're a bit over a fifth of the way into this Royal Rumble.
Why are they slamming? Why don't they just pick them up and throw them out of the ring?
Because that wouldn't be as interesting. And also because they have to do one of the few like throw out animations, and they can only actually get thrown out if they have a low enough amount of stamina left.
Oh, I see.
So it's basically more so game mechanics than anything else. So yeah, whenever you see them just being held up against the ropes like that, that is one of those stamina mini games. And if I was actually playing as one of these guys, I'd have to do like I think like a quick time event to avoid that, to avoid getting pushed out there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're supposed to play as wrestlers in this game. I never do it though. It's much more fun to see it's just AI fighting, you know? But as you can see, this game is very good character creation. Just looking at what I've been allowed to create on here.
Yeah.
You're literally allowed to reshape the bone structure of their face. Like, not even just through sliders, like, you're allowed to adjust where their nose is on their face, where their ears are, reshape the way that their silhouette of their face is shaped. It's just very in-depth, you know?
Yeah.
And I can't believe that they really put that good of a character creator in friggin' WWE. Like, if half the games I've played had a character creator like this, I would play them more. Oh, Samuel got Eric Rowan out, I believe. Samuel may be the oldest of my wrestle boys, but he is a classic. He does not go easy. Emblem is hanging on by a thread. He sort of glitched through Samuel there.
I actually have to go, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.